recording. Huh?
Oh,
So, buenos
and
dias, buenas tardes. Thank you everyone for joining us. Good afternoon, good morning. We are here today with an amazing team, the Esteros Viajes team, and we're going to speak about a specific region, a famous region, Mendoza and the wine. So I have Gisela with us. Gisela will
hi.
take care. You're part of, you're the sales teams with Maria. Maria has a specialty on the top of sales. She's a wine specialist. Voilà. So I let you present your beautiful country and this beautiful region, and we keep the question for the end. Unless there is an issue, you can tell us immediately if there is a problem and you cannot hear. Voilà. So the screen is all yours.
Okay. Oh, now, yes. Hello, everybody. I hope you are very well. Today we have an incredible state or province called Mendoza. You may know this state like the wine country. We call it the wine country because it's one of the best places for the different wines. The most famous one is Malbec. Then I will let my partner talk about wine, but first I want to share with you our map. This is Argentina, our country, and that place with the red mark is Mendoza. Is next to the Andes. Is very near to Chile, so it's bordering with our neighboring country, Chile. Okay. How to get Mendoza? Mendoza have very good connections, flight connections, not only from the city of Buenos Aires, that is the capital city, but also from Cordoba, that is another big city in our country, Salta, that is part of the northwest, Salta, Jujuy, yes. And for example, the lake area, San Carlos de Bariloche, or just Bariloche, as you may know it, have direct connections to go to Mendoza. Next, okay, here is our presentation. And now I will give you with Maria, who is the manager of wine.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Maria Cortez. I specialize in wines here, and number one is we'd love to have you all here, and we would love to have you here physically and doing a wine tasting in our beautiful province. So number one is, as Gisela was saying, Mendoza is the wine region. Like we have in Salta, in the north of Argentina, in La Rioja, even in Patagonia, we have wines. But 75% of the wines that we produce are here in Mendoza. So this is our wine region. And I would like to ask you if you have any idea why is that in a huge country, why Mendoza? Mendoza is the land of the sun, yes? That is the reason why we have this beautiful wine area here, and it's because it's a sunny weather. We have more than 300 sunny days. So hopefully if you come to visit us, you're going to have a nice day enjoying in the vineyards and wine tastings. So that is the reason number one. And we call Mendoza the land of the sun and the good wine. La tierra del sol y del buen vino. Okay, and this is the city of Mendoza. Mendoza is very well, Mendoza is very well organized. It's a beautiful city. It's very clean, yes. And sometimes we also do the city tours here. With our people, and they love it because we get to see the old part of Mendoza. Mendoza is one of the most important regions here and we go to the old part, and then we move to the new parts. We talk about San Martin, which is our national hero. So it's an amazing also option, the city tour. Okay, well, here is one of the most iconic wineries. This is Bodega Salentin, and it was actually one of the first wineries from outside Argentina. And well, as you can see, the cellar here is stunning. And basically, they were the first in the Yuco Valley. The Yuco Valley is a higher region and one of the most outstanding areas. Yeah. So we can do share tours or private tours here too. Ah, wow. And here we have, look at this amazing setting. You can have a nice lunch or dinner here. Yes, and this is an amazing. Number one is this is from Francis Malman, which is a celebrity in Argentina. But what I like the most here is look at the setting because all the tables. That's Caiquen, Bodega Caiquen. That's Caiquen Winery. Actually, this is an amazing project from Aurelio Montes. Aurelio Montes is from Chile, and they came here to Mendoza and they settled in Luján de Cuyo, which is the Malbec wine region. And Francis Malman decided to set his project, his restaurant here, and it's a fantastic idea because the setting is amazing. Oh, okay. Well, this is nice because in vintage season is in February, March, and April. You can be part of the experience of harvesting. So you can say, okay, I was part of this harvest. You can go and harvest with the harvester. And then, of course, you can taste our wines and you can have lunch in the winery. So basically what they do here when you do the picking activities, you spend like half of a day in the winery. Highly recommended in vintage season. Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorites. Horseback riding in the Andes. I have to say that, well, here in Mendoza, you know that we are near the Andes, as Gisela was saying. So this setting and the view of the Andes is stunning. It's just amazing. So you can go horseback riding, and we have different programs like you can go in the Andes basically, or you can also do like horseback riding in the vineyards because in the Yuco Valley in a higher elevation, we are near the Andes. So you go through the vineyards and you have the Andes here, and then after that you can have a wine tasting or a lunch. So this is basically one of my favorites. Horseback riding is unique. Oh, what do we have here? We have a Concagua. Yes, we also have this high mountain experience. And it's amazing because you get to see also Puente de Inca. You know that the Incas and the Huarpes were very important because Mendoza is a desert actually. But the Huarpes, the Aborigines and the Incas were very important for the irrigation system. If you come to visit us, you will not understand this because Mendoza is so green and it is a desert, but it's so because of the Huarpes and the Incas, and they were very clever to use the water from the melting snow from the Andes, and that's why we have this oasis here. So if you go to the mountains, you get to see the Mendoza River, which is our oasis here. You get to see the dam Potrerillos, and it's something so outstanding, like to see the Andes, look at the sky, so pretty, and it's we can have lunch in the base of Aconcagua, or you can go to a nice restaurant in the mountains too. Oh, okay. Here is Francis Malman. Francis Malman is, I have to say that he's a celebrity here. I'm so proud of him because he's from Patagonia. I am originally from Patagonia, so we are very proud of him. Francis Malman studied cuisine in France, actually. And here he is unique because he has this project here, Siete Fuegos, and whatever you taste from Francis Malman is this smoky aroma, which is very Patagonian, and I really love it. So he makes this experience a gourmet experience, yes, but he has never forgotten the Argentinian basis. So this is what I like him. This is why I admire him a lot. He has never forgotten his roots and our beef, our meat, our steak, and our asados when he was a child, and this asados ceremony that we have. So if you go to Siete Fuegos or to even to Caiken, you are going to find this amazing Argentinian style with the gourmet hints together with the wine. So this is, I have to say, it's quite unique. Oh, okay, here we are. Casa Vigil, Enemigo Winery. This is, I'm sorry. To be honest, I have seen, yes, sometimes basically in summer, he's in the wineries because he loves the harvesting. So yes, he sits around basically in vintage season. If somebody was asking. Yeah, he lives in Buenos Aires, though. Yes. So I was telling you about Casa Vigil and Amigo Winery. This is one of the most iconic projects in Maipú, yes, in Chachingo, which is also a wine region. I loved the idea that Alejandro Vigil decided to set his project near his house, because the idea started in his house, invited friends, they have lunch, have dinner, to have wines. For those who don't know, Enemigo Winery is a project between Alejandro Vigil and Laura Catena, which is the daughter of Nicolás Catena. So this is a joint venture, actually, and she studied history in Cambridge. And Alejandro Vigil is one of the most well-known wineries. He is the director of Catena Zapata Winery, the winemaking project. So yes, he's a very important man in the wine industry. And here you will have like 7 courses. And I understand that maybe when you say Argentina, you say Malbec, but Alejandro Vigil was very famous because he got 100 points by decanter from Wine Spectator, I'm sorry, and with his Cabernet Franc, which is getting very trendy in the wine industry these days. And here we have the iconic. Look at this. This is Catena Zapata. For those who are in the wine industry, I have to say that Nicolás Catena Zapata is our Robert Mondavi from Argentina. Yes, he is the one. Yeah, he's the one, Nicolás Catena Zapata. And this is so amazing because this is also a family. They were immigrants, actually. And I have to say that when we talk about wine in Argentina, everybody say, oh, the new world wine. Yes, but I think that is 2 worlds. We have the old world and the new world together because of these immigrants like Nicolás Catena Zapata, Bianchi Lopez, so many others, Venegas Lynch, and they came here with their know-how, and not only the know-how, but also some samples of the grapes, but they were very important. Nicolás Catena Zapata is very important. I think that one of the most important things that is Catena Zapata doing at the moment for the wine industry is they have a research institute. So the future winemakers will study that. And you get to see that in the winery. You get to see all the scientific studies regarding basically the soil and the subsoil composition in different areas in Mendoza. So the wines, well, if you know Catena Zapata, I mean, they are from outstanding to stunning wines and no mistakes. It's perfect wine making. But also, I think that the most important legacy from Catena Zapata is basically this researching regarding the soil and the subsoil composition, I think.
Excellent. Now we are going to show you some accommodation.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
Gisela, would you like to tell us, or shall I say?
Yes, of course. So this Park Hyatt in Mendoza is, as you can see, is a deluxe 5-star hotel. It is located in the downtown, so you have only 20 or 30 minutes from the airport, and it's a very very good option for those people that want to be in the city and not to go many kilometers away to do some wines or wineries. In this case, the Park Hyatt Mendoza includes also the spa and the fitness center. It has a heated swimming pool, and important to see that you can have a room for 3 people, but the kids under 12 years old. So we have a family plan for 2 adults and 2 children. So it's a very good option. Then we have to go to Luján de Cuyo area. That is a place about 8 miles from downtown. This place is called Susana Balbo Wineries, and is one of the most iconic places in Mendoza, because she is really an iconic woman of that place, where she comes with the guests. And for example, if you do only one night, you will have a relaxation massage, or for example, if you stay 2 nighs, she calls this program "Be My Guest." So "Be My Guest," you have an idea of what is that. It's not that just the receptionist is with you. Is she in person, and includes this program some transfers in, out, and premium wine tasting, and then other programs from 2 or 3 nights. Also winemaking experiences. So this is important, since you are in this place and you have everything here. Yes, you can have a 7 steps dinner, a wine wellness treatment, everything here included in the package, and the in and out transfers. Mary, just let me know, I don't remember if Susana Balbo has a schedule of days, or she's always there. No, I can't hear you.
Maria, you're mute.
You're mute.
Okay. So she said, yes, you were saying, sorry, can you ask me again?
Yes, sure. Susana, she's the big guest of this place. And I always say that she's there because the program
Yeah, she's
Be My
around. Yeah,
Guest.
she's around.
Yes,
Yeah,
she is
she's around.
always around.
She loves
Yes.
being around, yes.
Okay, right. And could you please continue with Entre Cielos?
I wanted to say first that Susana Balbo is the queen of Torrontés. You know, I am the wine specialist, so maybe she said you can go with the hotels and I'll go with the wines. Susana Balbo is our queen of Torrontés. Torrontés is our white wine. Yes. So if you meet her, she's going to invite you her Torrontés. And I have to tell you that she was the first winemaker woman in Argentina. So you should visit her. And also you have Susana Balbo wines, not only the hotel, which is fantastic, I have to say, but you should also visit the winery. It's amazing, the setting, and for weddings and everything. I love it. So you go,
Thank you. Okay. Sure. Okay, and about Entre Cielos is also located in Luján de Cuyo area, 12 miles. And this luxury and wine spa includes welcome drinks, also a bottle of wine as complimentary in the room. And well, it has also an introductory wine tasting for all their guests. The most important thing of this hotel is the Hammam Spa. So for people that is going to stay there, they have the opportunity to have one session at the spa, the Hammam Spa, and then it is also open to people from abroad that is not that they are not staying at the hotel. And this one maybe have you know it as Cava's Wine Lodge, but just a few months ago it became Awasi Mendoza. Awasi is a big chain in our country that has hotels in Iguazu and Patagonia, and got this place recently. Is a 5-star place that offers not only bed and breakfast, also many programs. So this place have private transfers too, so you forget about some of the services because you have full board, open bar, also private excursions. Yes, so you can choose between some hotels in downtown or some hotels in other areas that are about 30 minutes from downtown. And some of them also include tours, excursions, and transfers, but that are the programs, not the bed and breakfasts. And when you go away, because Yuko Valley is 65 miles from downtown, so it takes around 1 hour or a little more, you can get to the Vines Resort and Spa, and this is really very famous because apart from all the facilities and the good accommodation, inside this place you will find the Francis Malman restaurant, this incredible man that Mary told you, and he has this type of making our asado or barbecue that is very particular from him. You can here have just a bed and breakfast stay, but only have non-alcoholic drinks, fitness center, so not is only bed and breakfast. You have more other facilities like bicycles or transfers inside the Vines Resort. And then programs, as you can see, 3, 4, 5, and stay with different names. In this case, this one offers the welcome cocktail, open fire cooking. That is the technique here of Francis Malman. And massages, tours, wine tasting is very, very funny to stay here for, imagine, 3, 4 nights having the best gastronomy and the best wines. You really don't want to leave this place, I assure you that. And finally, this other place is also located in Valle de Uco area. It's near to the Vines, and Casa de Uco is the name. It is another 5-star hotel. Of course, that Mendoza has 5, 4, and 3 stars, but we wanted to show you the best places that we have, so you can see our offer. And in this case, Casa de Uco has bed and breakfast accommodation and also some activities included, but are subject to availability. Horse riding, tennis, bicycles. They are available, but they have to be booked in advance. We have here a summary about the accommodation of Mendoza. So first we we can name the Park Hyatt Mendoza, that has also a casino and a spa, and with a lot of rooms, as you can see, and rooms and suites, and a five-star luxury hotel like Susana Balbo. But as you see, it has only 7 suites. Yes, it's a luxury but boutique hotel, and it's very near from downtown, so we recommend it a lot, apart from the presence of her that make it difference. And then 24 rooms for Entre Cielos. Remember, this is the place that has the famous Hammam Spa, and many people go there not only to stay, but only to take the showers, or go to the swimming pools. And then we have Aguas Mendoza, that is the ex Cabas Wine Lodge, with only 17 private villas, and a bigger place. The Vines also have villas, but with 33. And finally, the last accommodation that we want to share with you, this one, Casa de Uco, 19 rooms, suites, and villas. It's a wine resort, and the others are luxury, for example, you can see, but the last one is only a wine resort, not so luxury. We can plan a journey, mini week, for example, from Buenos Aires for one night, the first stay in Buenos Aires City, and then a recommended stay is 3 or 4 nights in Mendoza, or more, of course. You can stay 5 nights if you are a winemaker lover. That's very, very funny. Also, I remember now that there are some tours where you can make your own wine. So you have lots of options to stay more. The Aconcagua, do the city tour, really a lot of tours and excursions. And then if you want one last night in Buenos Aires at a ranch, estancia, or hacienda, that is a place in the outskirts of Buenos Aires, and return flight. So this is basically our presentation. So this is the time now. If you have any question, you can make that question to us.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Gisela and Maria. It was very interesting and very detailed. So I know, Juanita, you said, is Francis Malman usually around?
Yeah, he's basically in summer around because he loves the vintage season.
Lorraine, she said you were just there in April. She said at Park Hyatt, Casa de Eco, and Awasi. Voilà. And she said Casa de Eco was absolutely incredible.
Oh,
Lorraine
yes.
wants to know how close is the Park Hyatt to Suzanne Balbo. She's
It's
going
only
to...
25 minutes away, only 20 by car, 20 minutes away.
So maybe, Lorraine, you send us an email because you said you're going to be at the Park Hyatt next month and you would love to do a visit of Suzanne Balbo. Voilà. So, and then Celine, you're asking how is the pricing this year? Because they said it keep rising. So I don't know if you have comments on that. Has the price increased this year for the hotel, or you don't see much difference from last year?
No, maybe that's for Giselle.
Yes, maybe 5% more or less. Yes, not too much.
Okay. Alors, for clients who wants to be active, hike, bike, horses, is it better to stay close to town or in the Uco Valley?
Both are great options. You have bike tours in the Uco Valley, and then you have in the city, near the city. So both options are perfect.
Voilà. Juanita, you said beside those amazing bug wineries, which small wineries do you work with?
Oh my God, that's a very good question. You know that in Mendoza we have more than 1,000 wineries.
Oh la la.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, of course. Nevertheless, we pick the wineries. Number one is for the wine. The wine must be from outstanding, like premium, super premium wine. That's number one. Second is the architecture and also the setting, the vineyard management and the hospitality. So this is basically what we do.
Thank you. Dedia, you said you will be there in January in Buenos Aires and Mendoza. You're so excited. Alors, I'm glad.
Okay.
Yeah. Alors, let's see. Carmen said, when is the best time to visit when not super crowded?
Oh, very good question. Um, Best time to visit, I would say maybe November because you have a nice weather. It's sunny, but it's not that hot and it's not so crowded. Nevertheless, the best activities are in the vintage season. Yes, because you have the grapes, the picking the grapes and everything. So it's not that crowded. You can come visit. We
It's,
will be waiting for
it's
you.
big and you have a lot of wineries and a lot of and a
Oh
good
my
chance
God,
to visit,
yes,
huh?
yes,
Voilà.
exactly.
All right, so I don't see any other question, huh? So then we're gonna stop, I think, our webinar. Any question for the, no? All right.
Okay,
Voilà, but that was very interesting, and it was very nice to have your specialist advice on the wine and little story. Huh? Thank you, Gisela. Thank you,
fantastic.
Marina. And we'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon
You're
for
very welcome.
another area of Argentina. Huh? Voilà.
Oh, yes, we will be waiting for you. We love our country.
Voilà, everybody said, Laurent said thank you. Gabriela said thank you. Nice presentation, lovely destination. All right.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Dominique.
Okay, un placer.
Our webinar recording, we're going to be sending you the webinar recording to everyone. And you can always find our
Amazing.
webinar on our YouTube channel, Dominique Debec Collection, or also on our website. When you look at everyone's page, there is a button said click on the latest webinar. Huh? Voilà. So thank you again,
Great.
everyone. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye. Buenas
Muchas
tardes.
gracias.
Ciao.
Besos.
Gracias.